An update here at 5. The owner of a now closed Sioux Falls daycare pleading guilty to a reduced charge in a child abuse case. Ametria Christian, who ran Wildflower Academy, appeared in court today. In a plea deal, Christian admitted to contributing to the abuse, neglect, or delinquency of a minor. That's a misdemeanor charge. She was originally accused of physically assaulting an 11-year-old boy at the facility in August of 2024.